Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In our last segment, we talked about the reality of falls in construction and why they remain the leading cause of death in our industry. Now we're going to step into the regulation that addresses that danger directly. OSHA 29 CFR 1926.501. This section is called Duty to Have Fall Protection. And that word duty matters. It means there is a clear responsibility on the job site to protect workers when they are exposed to fall hazards. There's the 6-foot trigger height. In construction, OSHA requires fall protection when workers are 6 feet or more above a lower level. That's the threshold. If you're working 6 feet or higher and there's a possibility of falling to a lower level, fall protection must be provided. Now remember something important. 6 feet is the regulatory minimum. You can still be seriously injured from less than that, but OSHA draws the line at 6 feet for required protection. And where does this apply on the job site? The regulation outlines several situations where fall protection is required. Let's talk about the ones you're most likely to encounter in the field. Unprotected sides and edges. This is one of the most common fall hazards. If you're working on a surface with a side or edge that does not have guardrails and the drop is 6 feet or more, protection is required. That protection might be guardrail systems, safety nets, personal fall arrest systems. The key idea is simple. If there's nothing stopping you from stepping or slipping over the edge, you need protection. And there's leading edges. A leading edge is the edge of a floor, roof, or formwork that is actively being constructed. Think steel erection, decking installation, or concrete forming. As the surface grows, the edge moves. That's what makes it dangerous. Workers installing materials near that edge must be protected from falls. And then holes and floor openings. Another major hazard is holes in walking or working surfaces. These could be floor openings, elevator shafts, stair openings, roof penetrations, and temporary access holes. If someone could fall through it, it must be protected. That usually means covers capable of supporting weight or guardrails around the opening. One uncovered hole is all it takes for a serious accident. And then there's hoist areas. Hoist areas are located where materials are lifted to a higher levels of a building. Guardrails may need to be temporarily removed so material can be landed. When that happens, workers in the area must be protected from falling through that opening. Temporary exposure requires temporary protection. And then walking and working surfaces. OSHA also emphasizes maintaining safe walking and working surfaces. That means surfaces must be structurally sound, free of hazards, and capable of supporting the workers on them. If the surface itself becomes unstable, the risk from falls increases immediately. What's the big idea behind 1926-501? This regulation is not just about equipment, it's about recognizing exposure. Every time you step onto a roof, scaffold, elevated platform, or unfinished structure, ask yourself one question. If I slip right here, where do I land? If the answer is a lower level, fall protection needs to be part of the plan. Now, what are employer and worker responsibilities? Employers are responsible for providing fall protection systems and ensuring workers are trained. But workers also have responsibility. If you see an unprotected edge, if a guardrail has been removed, if a floor opening is uncovered, say something. Safety on the job site is strongest when everyone participates. In closing, OSHA 1926-501 tells us where fall protection is required. In our next session, we'll talk about how fall protection systems actually work. We'll look at the main types of protection used in construction: guardrails, safety nets, and personal fall arrest systems. Understanding the equipment is the next step toward preventing falls. Until then, remember, recognize exposure, respect height, and never assume the edge is safer than it looks. Stay sharp out there. All right, boys and girls, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Make sure you give me the thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to the channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, and you'll be notified of new releases. Make sure you share this video with associates and coworkers and comment on the contents of this video. And until we see each other again, look out for yourself because you're number one. Look out for your coworkers and help ensure their safety. And most importantly, have a grateful day, and I'll see you next time.
Safety is all on you. It's all on you, man.